ways to take control of your money. Okay. Before we dwell on the practical ways to take control of your money, I believe that you have money already, because if you don't have money, there's no way you will take control. So now we're not talking on how to make money. We are discussing on how you can take control of the money you have. Okay. Most of the times, the money we have is not really the problem. The problem is how we are in control of the money. There are so many people that are not in control of their money. Money controls them. So if you want to be financially stable, if you want to be financially independent, you must take control of your money. Your money should not control you. Rather, you should be the one controlling your money. Now, how do we control our money, if you may ask? There are different ways and practical steps you need to do or take to control your money. The first one is you trying to know what the money is meant or to be used for. Okay. If there's no plan for your money, there's every tendency that the money will be the one to control you. You have to make plans on how the money will go. That is why we have different ways to plan for your money. We have the 50, 30, 20 rules. We have different rules that guide you to plan your money. Okay, so the first one is planning. If you do not plan for your money, there's every tendency that your money will control you. Remember, we're talking about you controlling your money, practical ways. Now, the first thing is that you have to have a plan for the money you have. Okay, then after having a plan, you have to start working according to the plan you have for that your money. Remember, we're still talking about practical ways to control your money. Okay. Why? Because most people, money controls them. No. We're not talking about money controlling you. We're talking about you being in charge of your money. Yes. How can you be in charge of your money? The first step is for you to plan with that money. You have to plan, this is how I want it, this is the method I want it to go. Because if there's no plan, the money will have no direction. You attempt to do whatever you wish or you thought you just feel to do with the money. But when you have plan, it's like there's a direction, there's a focus on how the money should go. Now, the first one is you have to plan. Yes. The second one, you have to stick to your plan. It's one thing for one to plan, is another thing for one to adhere strictly to his or her plan. Remember, there's a thing we call emergency saving. Okay, so if you don't have an emergency fund, you should include it in your planning. So that is what will enable you or aid you to be in control of your money. Don't be that person that money will control. Let that thing you have, your plan, stick to it. If you're using the 50, 30, 20 method, make sure you stick to it. Immediately, the one you set apart for a particular thing finish, you have to pause. You have to wait till you generate another income. That is the only way you are in charge of that money. Okay, you just have to be in control. If you are not in control, then you attend to, maybe if you want to feel happy, maybe I need to buy this designer's wristwatch for me to feel okay. I will just go and buy. No, it should not be that. But when there is plan for that money, you say, okay, this is what I've planned for. Immediately the plan or what I need to buy is finished. I have to wait till there's another plan. It's from that plan that you'll be able to execute. You start executing it. The ones for saving in one part, the one for investment in one part, the one for your daily upkeeping in one part, the one for your emergency savings in one part. By the time you begin to do it like that and adhere strictly to it, there's every tendency that you will do more and do better. Once again, I welcome you. Remember that all we do here is personal finance and self-development. If you're just joining me for the first time, do well to subscribe to this channel as we grow together. And if you have not liked this video and you're here, do well to give a thumbs up to this video. Now, if you are here, let me know where you're watching from and let me know the practical step you take to be in control of your money. Yes. Now, after planning, you decide to do what? After planning, you decide to carry on the plan. You decide to adhere strictly to the plan, because planning is one thing. Another thing is you following the plan. You following the plan. Like I told you, without the plan, there's no direction. Now you've gotten a direction. It's for you to make sure you follow the map. Planning is like giving you a map to where you're going to. For you to achieve that financial success, you need to follow that map for you to get to your destination. But when the map is not followed, there is every tendency that you miss your way. So you have to follow the map. Follow it for you to get to where you are going to. Okay? So for you to be in control of your money, these are the practical things you need to do. You have to choose to, this is what I've planned. I've done my budgeting. I have to adhere strictly to what I've budgeted. If you're going out to spend something, maybe before you left, you said, okay, I'll be spending like 1,000 of what I have today. Immediately you go, you calculate. If it's more than 1,000, you have to cut it to that 1,000. You have to do what? You have to stay within your budget. That is where budgeting comes in. If you said you want to be saving 500 or thousands of your money, you have to stick to it. You have to be consistent, because for you to see a reasonable result, you have to be consistent. Okay, not the one you will do today, tomorrow you will not do. That is why most of the times we advise on automate your savings, automate whatever thing you want to do. So as the money is coming, the money is going, so that you will not be tempted to spend what you did not plan for. In most cases, if not 99%, it's good for you to plan before you spend. In case you don't want to be planning as you're spending, that is why you need to follow the rules. You need to follow some plans on how to manage your money. Okay, like if you have structured out your plan, okay, 50% goes for this, 30% goes for this, 20% goes for this. Immediately you have the money or your money, you have already structured it. So when you are spending, when you're giving, when you're buying, you know your limits. Okay, there's a boundary. Immediately you get to that your limit, boom, you stop. So that is why, even though you're not saying, okay, I'm going at a budget, but at least you should know the rules that suits you, that you're working with, and you start using it. You start using it so that you will not be going off board all the time regarding your finance. Without all this, there's no way you will be in control of your money. And for you to grow your wealth, for you to be financially independent to a very large extent, you have to be in control of your money. Yes. Yes, don't be among those who money controls. Immediately they have money, they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to do this. No, it doesn't work that way. Money should not control you, because you have money, investment that you did not plan for, investment that you did not study, you just want to put your money there because you have money. No, it should not be so. Let you be in control of your money. You be in control of your money. Your money should not be the one controlling you. Don't say, okay, because I have this money now and I'm not spending much, okay, this time around, let me save 100% or 50% of it. No, if it's 30, 20% you're saving, stick to it. Stick to it. Why? So that it will not look as if you're depriving yourself. At times, you might decide to say, okay, let me save I for like 3 or 5 or 6 months. It's to your own advantage because it's going to help you and it's going to be of great benefit to you. So that is why whatever you're doing, make sure you do it well. The main thing in today's teaching is for you to be in control of your money, not your money controlling you. That is the number one practical step you need to take to be in control of your money. Plan. If you've not been planning your money, start from now. Plan, so that when the money comes, you know what to do and what not to do with it. That is the only way that will show that you are in control of your money. Yes, some people might ask, I've not been planning with my money. As soon as it comes, I know what to do with my money, I know what not to do with my money. No, you cannot succeed financially with that mindset. There's a place for planning. Like I said, planning is like a roadmap to your destination. So without you planning, you don't have anywhere. In fact, you don't have direction. Just imagine, you know, you are going somewhere, but you don't have direction. Definitely, it seems, or it looks as if you're going nowhere. So for you to know where you're going to, there must be a map, there must be a direction. So you say, okay, this is where I'm going to. I have to go through this way. I have to go through this way till I get to my destination. That is how planning is in you taking control of your money. Okay? So if you are here, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, drop your own thought in the comment section. Let me know your thought in the comment section. And once again, thank you for joining me. This is Money Mindset Mastering, where we'll talk on all things personal finance and self-development. Remember that developing yourself in that thing you're doing right now is the game changer. Make sure you develop yourself so that you will not be redundant in whatever thing you are doing. Okay, so back to practical ways to be in control of your money. We said planning. After planning, you have to execute. Make sure you follow your plan to the later or to the latter. Remember, I said planning is a direction or a direction to your destination. So if you're not following your direction, definitely you will not get to your destination. That is it. So you have to follow it. You have to walk through the path. It might be through the use of Google Map. The Google Map in this case is the plans and the rules you want to use to achieve your goal. The simplest one I'm mentioning here is the 50-30-20 rules. Remember, I have taught that. You can watch some of my video to know the meaning of that. You having 100% of your money, you divide it into 3. First one is 50%. The 50% you divide it into 2. You have 50%. Then the other one, you divide it into 2, but it will be 30-20. How do we arrive at this? You have 1,000 of your currency or your denomination, so you split it into 2. It will be 500. Now you have 50%, so 500 is 50%. The remaining 500, which is 50%, you need to split it into 20-30%. How do you split it? You now 20% of 500 is 200, while 30% is 300. So now you see you have the 500, 300, and 200. So the 200 might be for your saving, okay? It might be for your saving. Or this is the one I'm putting in my saving, or you can decide to use it for saving and maybe investment. In that 200, you can say, okay, let me invest 100, let me save 200, okay, depending on what you're doing. Then the 30 might be, okay, let me from there, let me get my emergency fund. Let me get something that I'm keeping for in case of unforeseen circumstances. I'll have what to use. What are the unforeseen circumstances? There are times you will just be driving, something will happen to your car that you need money to fix. you know you did not keep any money aside, you go to that place and get something, pick out money and fix it. You see, it will not affect the one for your savings and for your investment. Then the other one is maybe for your rent, for your feeding. The 50, you see that is massive. It is structured in a way that you are not deprived of anything. You see, that is why we said 50, that is half of the money is for a lot of things that will aid your gratification, fun, this, whatever you want to is there. So you make sure you plan according to it. So when you're spending, you're paying your bills, you're doing this, you're having fun, know that you have a limit. Some people at times will not even finish spending it. Okay, so depending on you and what you want. So that is why the 50, 30, 20% is the most easiest one that anyone can do, and at the end you will see massive results. So try as much as possible to be in control of your money. Being in control of your money is one of the most powerful things that will aid you to do well. So let me know in the comment section if you're here, or if you have anything to say. Let me know so that we do that together. If you have any question, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Where I'm looking for where to put in comment. Not highlight. No, I don't want highlight. Sorry, I'm trying to. So if you are just joining me, okay, so that is it. That is it. If you have any question, I'm here for you. Let me know practical ways that you can be in control of your money. Okay, you have to be in control of your money, not your money controlling you. And some people will say, how can money control me? There's never a time money have controlled me. Do you know that a lot of people immediately they have money, they have more than 1,000 things to do with the money. Most of the times, what did they did not plan for? That is why when you go to the mall, you did not plan to buy an iPhone. You will just go there, you see an enticing offer. You say this thing is too enticing, and you're holding the money, you are with the money. You say, let me just buy it after it's an opportunity. No, it is not. It is not. Okay? It is not. Stick to your plan. Adhere strictly to your plan. If you did not plan or budget for iPhone, don't say because it's on offer, it's coming so cheap, the price is low, that is why you're picking it. No. You are not ready for it, you're not ready for it. Make sure you plan. You go for what you planned for. Don't exceed your budget, or don't go out of your budget, because all those things, yes, you need them. You need them. They are not wants, they are needs, okay? But you have to know that you have a map that you're going to, that you are following. You have where you're going to, and you have to follow the road for you to get to that place. Yes, because if you decide to be buying because it's on offer, I got it cheap, you find out that the money is the one controlling you. You do not have self-control over your money. So make sure you are in control of your money, not the other way around. Yes. Now, another way you can be in control of your money is you saying no to things that are not in your budget. Yes, you heard me right. Saying no to things that are not in your budget. Taking for example, you are in the next 2-3 months, you did not plan on buying a car. Okay, yes, it's not in your budget. You have planned that this next 6 months, this is how my money will go, this is how I will spend it, for my upkeep, for this, for that. Then this one will be for my emergency saving, this one will be for my investment, this one will go for investment account, this one will go for savings account. You have planned and structured yourself. And the one for buying, there's no place for buying money, buying car. Something just came up. Maybe you have a friend that want to sell a car and you have the money. The car price is so enticing, very cheap. Now you say, okay, it's not in my plan, but anyway, I have the money, I can buy it. You see, now all your plan, you have altered your plan. You have shifted your attention from the plan you have. You have left your goal. You decide to go for what is not in your plan. So don't allow anything sway you to go for what is not in your plan. Okay? Make sure your budget is followed to the latter. If it's not been budgeted for, let that thing wait. Except you are that type that is just keeping money for those kind of things. Some people do. They have a way of keeping money. Okay, if this thing is very, very important and the thing just came, let me use this money and go for it. Yes, some people do that. But if you are not that type, in fact, the people that does it, I would say that 1% or 2% of people. I know most people do not do that. So if you are that type that really want to do that, make sure is where you are taking it from is just like money, not even an emergency, because that is not an emergency. Okay, the money you are keeping aside separately, if you have the grace to do that, that is what you use for it. But most of the times it's advisable, since you never planned for it, do not go for it. Do not go for what you did not plan or budget for. Yes, do not go for what you did not plan or budget for. No matter how, even investment, you say, yeah, investment, I need to grow my money. If you did not plan for it, if it's not in your plan or in your budget, do not invest in that. You must plan, you must budget, you must know what you're going into before anything. Okay, so let's try and do what is right for we to be in control of our money. Wow, really? Panchito, oh, Panchito, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Let me know, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? So happy to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Where are you watching me from? Can I know where you're watching from? We are talking on a topic here. Good, good, good. Wow, so happy to have you. So happy to have you. Wow, how is USA? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So happy to have you here. So how is USA? How is the force doing? How are you people enjoying your career as a force man? As an army man, how is it going? How is it going? So happy to have you here. So happy to have you here. Please, if you have anything to tell us regarding the practical ways to be in control of your money, we are here to listen. Please, Panchito. In gold, how about you? I didn't get the question, the last one. In gold, how about you? Where am I from? Where am I from? Please, I didn't get the last question. Practical way to be in control of your money. What are the ways that you can be in control of your money? So In gold, how about you? Uh, um, Pachito, if you're still here, I really want to understand this last comment. In gold, how about you? In gold. I'm not getting it. I'm not really getting that. I'm not getting that. So we'll keep on the talk. Practical ways to be in control of your money. You know, most people allow money to control them. They do things because they have money, not because they have planned for the money. So for you to be in control of your money, you have to be the planner of the money. You have to be the one to decide on what to do with the money, not the money deciding on what he wants. Yes, you might say, what is she saying? Why is she saying that money will tell you what you want? Yes, because I have like 1 million with me, and I'll just see something that I like so much, I will decide to go for it. The money is the one telling me now, because I just like it and I decide to go for it. So the money is the one controlling me, not me in control of the money. What I did not plan for, what I did not budget for, not that it's an emergency, because most of all these things is not really an emergency, but because we do not have control of the money, we just sway into action and decide to get or spend and do that which is not budgeted for. So it should not be so. Make sure you stick to your budget. You stick to your budget, okay? If you're not sticking to your budget, or you're not working with your budget or within your budget, then the money is the one controlling you, not you controlling the money. So do not be in that category of money, or those who money is controlling. So if you know you're here and you want to know more about your personal finance, you want us to talk more, if you have any question, I'm here for you. Let me hear your question. Let me hear your question. Let me know where you're watching from. And if today is the first time you're watching me or you're joining me, you're welcome to my channel. This is Money Mindset Mastering, where we talk on all things personal finance and self-development. Yes, personal finance include the way your perception about money, your mindset, your thinking, your thoughts, the way you manage, the way you handle, the way you save, the way you make money. So all things encompasses on your finances is what we are doing here, okay? So if you've not watched some of my video, is it the right investment, about real estate, just take your time and go through them. Then I believe and I hope that you will learn one or two, okay? My videos are there to inspire you. They are there to teach you and to guide you concerning your personal finance. So if you have any question and you're here, feel free to put in the comment section. Okay. The first one is you planning, setting a goal. Okay. Having a direction on what to do with your money. Okay. Maybe you'll be planning that in the next 6 months, I'll be able to achieve this. I'm going to have or buy a house. That is a direction. So you know where you're going to. You know that what you want to achieve is buying a house. Or you can say, in the next 6 months, I'll be able to have enough, like I'll be able to have like 1 million or hundreds or thousands to invest in the stock. Okay? It's a plan. So you are the one in control of your money. So you not planning with your money is you planning to fail in your financial journey. So that is why you have to plan. And like I will always say, if you don't plan your money, nobody will do it for you. Okay, that is why it is called personal finance. Have you seen where community or group are managing money for you? No. They can only tell you, they can only teach, they can only instruct you. But Everything is in your hands. That is why there's this saying that say you are the architect of your own success or whatever. It's all in your hands. It's all in your hands. You succeeding depends on you. So if you are not in control of your money, succeeding financially might be difficult. Why? Because you're letting your money control you. You don't know what to do at the right time. Or some people, they know, but they don't do it. They don't take the action. So which of the category do you belong? If you are among those who have money and don't know what to do with it, watch our videos, listen to this. You have to be in control of your money. Let me tell you one of the secrets of the wealthy. One of their secrets is that they don't just buy things. They don't just buy things. You see a wealthy person buying a brand new car or a big Rolls Royce. You might be surprised that that money that he or she used to buy it is not even from his investment money. It's not from anything. Maybe the person has put in money in a treasury account. He has put in money in something, a high yield savings account that gave him enough percentage that he withdrew to go and buy that car. Then you that have been saving, you now gather all your savings that you have saved and decided to go and buy the car. You see, that person has money that built that money from that. So it's not, his money is still there untouched. You, the ones you have gathered, the ones you are still struggling to gather, you decide to go and pull it out to buy. You see the difference now? So that is why you have to be in control, full in control of your money. Because if you are not in control, nobody will help you. Nobody will do it for you. Remember, we're talking about personal finance. Personal finance. So, and the earlier you start, the better for you. You say, I don't even have what to do. The one you have, start with it. How can I plan with this? Start with it. Start with what you have. How can I do this? Start with what you have. Start doing it gradually. You are building. You know you cannot from 1 and jump to 100. After 1 is 2, 3, 4. That's how you count. You don't just say 1, 50, 20. No. It doesn't work that way. So it's like a building block. You must build. Have you ever seen a foundation that they just carry blocks and dump and foundation is built? No. First of all, the right thing should be done for it to be a solid foundation. Okay? So even in your finance, there should be foundation. There are blocks to set in the foundation. Then it will start growing. So all these are the things you need to know. You need to be aware of. And you need to start doing. You knowing is not enough. Because some people, they know it very well, but they are not putting it into action. So you know, you start to do it, and you see results. But when you know it and you're not doing it, there will be no results. There will be no results. So that is why you need to take action. Yes, you need to take action, serious action. Don't remain in that state. For you to be in control, all those your plan, you must stick to them. And the plan might not just be, okay, I'm doing this under 1 month, under 2 months. It might take time. The most important thing is your achievement, is your financial freedom. That is the most important thing. Are you improving financially? Yes. Are you growing financially? Yes. These are the things you should watch out for. These are the things you should watch out for. Don't say, it's as if it's not working. What I'm doing is working. You just have to be patient and keep on doing what you're doing. You have to be patient and you have to be consistent. Just make sure you're following the plan. Because most of us, even when we have plans, sticking to the plan is another issue. It's a big problem for you and I. So make sure you stick to the plan. All those millionaires that you see, all those wealthy that you see, they don't just begin to spend money anyhow. That is why you see it's very difficult for people that have money to buy some luxury cars and all that. Not because they cannot afford it, not because they do not like it, but they will just be, what's for? Why will I go for this when this can still serve me the same thing? You know that most people, what they buy, they are not going for quality. They are just going for brand. They are going for names. The wealthy do not do that. They don't go for brand. They don't go for names. They go for durability. You know, I was discussing with someone how many days ago. I told the person that, you see this iPhone you're talking about? I know it has a whole lot to do. Most people just feel that, it's because they'll say, I have an iPhone, Apple phone. No. Me, if I should tell you the reason why I love Apple phone, is the durability. Yes, I've used a lot of phones. So when I used Apple phone, I saw the difference. The durability is durable. You see, so me going for Apple, not because it's always changing, they are trending, they have new trend, they know before every year they come out with new. No. I go for the durability. Okay? Not the one you will buy now, the next time it has issue. You have to do this. No. And even me going for durability, that does not mean as new one is coming, I'm going after it. No. The wealthy don't grow like that. No. So for you to be in control of your money, you will not be moved by what is trending, by what is happening around you, because you saw this. No, how can this person be using this because you know you have money more than the person? You will not go. Are you in competition with anybody? No. You are not in competition with anybody. So let that person be. Do your thing. You are the one that knows your bank account. You know the most funniest thing? People might see you, they'll say, this person has a lot of money. You know. You might look very rich. And you know you are not rich. Some people that are not looking rich, they are richer than you that look so rich. So which one do you prefer? Is it looking rich or being rich? And when you are not in control of your money, you only be looking rich without being rich. I will say it again. When you are not in control of your money, when money is controlling you, you only look rich without being rich. Okay? That is why you see the wealthy, they live a quiet life. They are not living a loud life. No. Quiet life. The wealthy might be wearing something very expensive, but to you, it looks so casual and simple. Not the flashy one. They are not interested in flashy life. Because to them, they got nobody to please. They are not in any competition with anybody or nobody. They run their race. They are in their own lane. That's why you see they go very far. Okay? So for you to go far financially, you have to run your own race. You have to stay out of competition. You have to be true and real to yourself. It's not all about looking rich. It's all about being rich. So which one do you prefer? You want to look rich or you want to be rich? Yes, you might say some people are rich and they're also looking rich. Yes, I know that. But most of the times, those people that are always they are exaggerating. The rich people, most of the time, when you see them, they are so simple and casual. Okay? There are some people that when you see their bank account or you hear what is in their bank account, you'll be surprised. Those people that you're thinking that, especially in this era of social media, that you're thinking that, wow, this person is wealthy, this person is thinking rich. You will be surprised or amazed what you will see. And most of the times, the way we measure wealth also affects the way we manage our money. Okay? Some people think that being wealthy is having a lot of expensive cars. Do you know that cars are liability? Yeah, they are. They are not an asset. They are liability, things you own and you keep on spending money on it. Assets are those things you own that will be giving you money, that you don't spend money on. So the rich have more of assets than liability. So if you're listening to me right now and you have more liability than assets, then your money is the one controlling you. You are not the one controlling your money. Smart people, what they do, they have more of assets than liability. Yes. For you to be in control of your money, you have to have more of assets than liability. Okay? You have to have more of assets than liability. For you to be in control of your money, you have to be rich, not looking rich. A lot of people will be surprised. Yes. You don't have to be looking rich for you to be rich. There are so many people, when you see that they look so rich. Wow, fantastic. Wow, so beautiful. In the recent or actual sense, they are not rich. Nothing. Most of them are boropos that day. So which one are you, or which one do you prefer? Is it for you to be looking rich and not to be rich, or for you to be rich and not looking rich? Personally, to me, I prefer to be rich and not look rich. That's why you see rich people, they are living a very quiet and simple life. You see all these loud people that you see them, they wear gold, do this one. All those ones are just show. Some people will say network, they will count this is my network, this is this. Now show. Where people are there investing, growing their money. You are here buying designers perfume. Oh, the most expensive car, doing this. The most expensive designer is that is giving customize. You are customizing everything. You customize your car, you do this, you do that.